Wuklamat is ready to search out the Dawn Servant's elector. Not my finest moment, I'll admit, but now that we're here, let's do what we came to do, find the elector. Allow me to propose a strategy then. Kryle, Alize, and I will speak with the merchants. Wuklamat, you and Erenville might try approaching travelers and passers-by. What about me? Nara, you pray investigate any of the other establishments which catch your eye. Should we learn aught of use, let us relay it to the third promise. Aye, aye, Captain. The Dawn Servant's elector? Ah, I thought you were a new face in town. Here for the right of succession, I take it. Me, I don't much care who sits the throne as long as they keep Toral peaceful. People tend not to be in the mood to relax and sip our excellent mezcal once arrows and spears start flying, if you know what I mean. Speaking of which, would you like a cup? A joy shared is a joy doubled, I'd say. Oh, right, yes, you were asking about the elector business. But being but freshly returned from my trading route, I've heard that there's a contest afoot, but not much else. Our head ledger, Tobly, could probably tell you more about it. Electors? Oh yes, I've heard all about the right of succession. They're looking to put a new ruler on the throne, eh? Personally, I'm rooting for Zoralja. If the first promise wins, he'll look to expand our sphere of influence. That means access to more resources and more customers. In the thousands column, potentially. So many new trading opportunities to spread happiness far and wide. Others have been coming around to my way of thinking, so I've begun crafting goods inspired by the resilient sun. Would you care to purchase something? No. Very well. You said you wanted to know about the elector? I could help you, but I won't. I can tell you're no supporter of Zoralja or his policies. Alright. Hello there, I'm Mablu. Do you have a question for me? Sorry, I don't know about any electors. You should take a moment to see our prized alpacas before you leave, though. Oh, but be sure to admire them from a respectable distance. Get too close, and our nervous darlings may be tempted to spit on you, and that stuff stinks. It happened to a visiting buyer not so long ago. Tobly, that's the head rancher, was so mad at me for not giving a proper warning. No one makes a mistake without Tobly noticing. He knows everything that happens on this ranch. Okay, so Tobly is definitely who we want to talk to. Will they actually spit on me? Because I'm curious. No, they don't. They just stand around. You really have to watch yourself around these silver-tongued peddlers. I almost bought a bottle of mezcal and a stack of blankets, and then there was this enchanting ornament. Anyway, I did manage to learn that Tobly, is the man to talk to about the contest. Now, if only they'd share where this head ledger of theirs is to be found. Yeah, I found out the same. Really? He's also the head rancher? Well, the alpaca ranch is not far from here. I say we pay it a visit before the others return. I was just there, though. I didn't see him. I see no Tobly. Maybe he's hiding under an alpaca. Maybe he is an alpaca. That is a lot of alpacas. Still, we know the head ledger could be here somewhere. I can't let fear deter me. Not to say that I'm scared, of course. Of course. Smirk. Excuse me, is one of these workers Tobly? Tobly? Oh yes, he likes to mingle with the ranch hands and keep an eye on things. I can't tell you which one he is, though. What? You can't? Is this part of the contest? All I can say is that Tobly often mentions his favorite pungent subject. He also can't resist a profitable trade, though who among us could, am I right? Still, if you bring him a very good deal, he might let his identity slip. Why do I feel like it's this person right here? Heh, so it's like a game. Easy enough. All I have to do is offer Tobly a deal he can't ignore. No problem at all. Well, maybe one problem. I don't think my purse is deep enough to pay everyone we think might be Tobly. Let's ask some questions first to narrow down the field. Great, we can meet back here to share our impressions. Okay. Well, obviously I'm not Tobly. I mean, oops, I shouldn't have said that. You're meant to find out for yourself who Tobly is, or if an elector is even in the village at all. Good luck. Ah, a visitor from across the salt, if I'm not mistaken. Be warned, the alpacas will spit it if you startle them. I suggest you keep your movements slow and deliberate. Why is it like that? You think I might be Tobly? Ha ha ha, well maybe I am. All I will say is that in this village, none have reared more alpacas than I. Am I Tobly? Yes, that's me. Excellent work from the third promise and her entourage. Sharp instinct. Shall we commence the rite of succession then? That's not... I don't believe you. I think it's probably the diligent one. I see we're both done with our interrogations. So who do you think it is? I have my suspicions, but let's hear your pick. I think it's this one. Ah, the worker so intent on stable chores. I had my eye on that one too. Time to rip the mask off our mystery ranch hand, so to speak. I mean, how would we know? For sure, you know? We know it's you, Tobly, and to prove it, I propose a deal. A generous sum of coin for confirmation of your true identity. Is that what they meant by... An offer I gladly accept. As you have correctly guessed, I am indeed Tobly, head ledger of Wachun Palo, and head rancher of the family ranch. I'm also one of Gulul Jaja's chosen electors. Aha! A place featured in the Tuliulal saga, just as we thought. I was right to trust in your instincts, and I wager this won't be the last time. That's right. Good that you learned that. She found you out fair and square, Tobly. And I'm glad she did. Would have been a pity had her bid ended here. It is kind of weird that they look like children.
Deducing the Dawnservant's elector was the first step of the feat. Too simple a task for this aspiring ruler, eh?
Probably, yeah.
Right. Not hard at all.
Not with me around. Oh. Uh-oh. No good, no good.
Zorolja.
I am told the head ledger, Tobly, is to be found here.
Not that simple. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. You have to guess which one of us is Tobly. It's part of the test. That's what she said.
You're Tobly.
Without even asking a single question. Very impressive indeed.
I guess.
With that amusing prologue out of the way, we can proceed to the actual challenge.
What's the actual challenge?
Per the Dawnservant's instructions, I was free to devise any manner of feat. I considered the number of possibilities in the 10th column. But I think I have a good one.
Go on.
You must go forth and capture for me.
But can I keep it? Can I keep it? Uh-oh, Wooklamat is not going to be happy about this. We're going to get spit on, aren't we?
I've not had the best experiences with alpacas. Aren't they generally docile creatures? That doesn't sound like much of a challenge.
Good point.
Bring out the example!
Oh no. What does that mean? Look at its cute face though. How could it be anything but friendly.
This
I
is
don't
a
know, now the teeth are
special kind of
making me
alpaca.
second guess
Would you
that.
please approach the animal, third promise?
She's gonna get spit on, isn't she?
Me? Well, it should stay calm if I stay calm, right? That's what Erinville said.
That is what Erinville said. Oh.
Ah! The little monster spat on me! Ah, oh, that stinks. I can't.
Oh no. Oh, I thought she was gonna throw up. This is fine. That's awkward though.
Alpacas are paradoxical creatures, being both extremely curious and extremely cowardly.
Mm-hmm.
Press your luck when they're frightened, and you'll get a face full of spit, as you've all just witnessed. Has an awful stench, their expectoration. The globs contain half-digested food, you see, making it an effective deterrent against perceived threats.
Gross, I just ate.
Wild valley breed like this one are especially timid and can therefore be quick to lash out.
You guys
They're
are
also
getting way
especially
too
hardy.
much satisfaction out of that.
Indeed. We take the rugged wild alpacas and breed them with our gentle domesticated stock. This produces the strong but biddable pack animals prized by our traveling merchants.
Hmm.
That's all well and good, but did I need to bathe an alpaca spit for you to make your point?
I think so.
So, the task is to catch a wild alpaca.
That is correct. But be warned that it is a feat easier said than done. I suggest you prepare well before you enter the valley where the creatures dwell.
See, I think our approach is gonna be to like
And by you,
make friends
I mean the
with it
claimants only.
and lure it
Allies
back.
are not permitted to assist with their catching.
And theirs is just gonna be to like
The
abduct it by
alpacas will help me
force.
judge which of you is worthy of receiving a keystone.
Wait, I can't join? So what am I supposed to do? Just sit around?
To chase down a fluffy, spitting demon, and that somehow proves I'm fit to rule?
Stop talking about my new best friend like that.
As I said,
Fluffy
the
spitting
Dawn
demon.
Servant granted me the freedom to decide my challenge. And when you reach the end of the rite, I dare say you will understand why I chose what I chose.
Hmm. Something about patience and perseverance, I would imagine.
Very well. This won't take long.
Hmm.
Wait! Didn't I warn you this was easier said than done? There are preparations to be made, factors to consider.
A beast is a beast. All yield to strength.
Hmm. Well.
So far, this experience has done absolutely nothing to improve my opinion of alpacas. But that doesn't mean I can't do this. Revolting spit aside, they're just another animal.
Yes. You got this. Probably. Somebody has to.
Are you all right, Clamart? We thought we heard you scream.
Well,
The third promise does not scream. It was more of a startled yelp.
just like the third promise doesn't get seasick or faint after being
Scream,
spit on.
in other words.
Okay. Yes.
Did you find the elector?
I feel like the spit can't smell that bad or somebody would have mentioned
Oh,
it.
we certainly did.
I had to go and wash that nasty stuff off my face. I think I got all of it. Would you mind taking a sniff for me just to make sure? The stench has ruined my sense of smell. Hey, I saw that look. I have no idea what you're talking about.